And we're back.
Woo!
We should go.
To the boss. Which I think was down this way.
Yes, because I think we dropped the rock on it already.
Yes. There we go.
There it is.
Oh, that must be the cave. It really was behind the waterfall or whatever. It certainly is in a difficult place. We finally found the cave. Okay, let's go. And bubble.
And there's also a save point right there, which is dumb.
Yeah. Whatever. I guess so you can just skip that cutscene and get right to the boss if you die. Aha! So that's the plant. That's pretty distinctive. You're saved, Colette. Yeah, thanks, Lloyd. What the? There's something here.
Oh no! It was actually the boss in disguise!
Dun 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 dun.
Weird plant.
A giant plant. It's guarding it. It's got wings and
50%
a
output
rib
should be
cage.
sufficient. Don't get in my.
Oops, wrong button. Oh wait, no, that's you.
No, that's me.
Plantix. We don't have any
Oh,
more
we have
magic
no.
lenses. We have to use rain.
It's gonna be difficult because the thing's gonna keep slapping her.
Yeah, probably.
Understood. I'll take the closer look.
No way!
Alright, so it's vulnerable to fire,
Yes.
which means T-Seal lightning, T-Seal water, fire.
Tate!
Damn it.
Devastation.
Tate!
Finality punishment.
Tate!
Beast. Silver seal.
Don't Tate!
Nice.
Help is on the way. Don't get
There, this should make it easier.
seal.
Tate!
Yep.
Tate!
Don't get in my way.
Oh, fuck you, plant.
Don't mess with me.
Tate!
No. Help is on the
Stop
way.
hitting me, you stupid plant.
Silver seal.
Tate!
Nurse.
There, now I can help.
Yay.
Tate!
Yeah.
You ready for this?
What the hell?
Nice. Cyclone seal.
Oh, that's,
Ready?
that's neat.
Yeah.
I didn't even push any friggin' attack. I was just attacking normally. She learned that herself.
Yeah, sometimes they do that, depending on the attack.
Tate! Fierce demon bang!
Help is on the way.
Tate!
Nurse.
Oh, it's got a skull.
Demon bang!
Like a dinosaur.
Here we go!
Let's do this.
Feudal. Higher sire.
Demon bang!
Hooray.
Do.
Get ready.
Purgatory seal.
Yeah.
Which is it's weird that it's named Purgatory Seal because that's literally one of her attacks.
Yeah. We got a blue Saphira. Lloyd's HP. Sheena
Sheena's
HP. Saya
Kasei.
HP.
Rain's
Right.
TP.
Rigo got Crescent Dark Moon attack. It must be at a level that these things are unlocking. That thing was pretty tough. So this
Not really.
no, it wasn't. So this was the real reason it's in a difficult place. Oh well, we got the plant, so it's all good. Indeed.
Mana leaf herb was found. Now we just
Yay.
need I don't know, a chunk of mana.
I think so. Fantastic. Whoa, it's been a while since she's done that. Yes, it has been a while since this herb has been seen in this world. Me. To trace its history, we must first travel back to the events of the Ulf Uprising of the... Oh my, it's been a while since we've heard a lesson from the professor. How can you be so carefree about this? Regal, quick, stop the professor before it's too late. Don't interfere, Regal. I was about to explain the historical significance of the Ulf Uprising. The Ulf Uprising? That was an important event in modern Tethealan history. Please continue. Oh, I don't want to study.
And they just quick jump us here.
Yep, thank God. Okay, I guess we can go talk to him. I don't think we need to, but...
Ah,
Oh,
it'd be
wait.
nice to talk to him.
So you've made it back safely. You knew about the giant plant guarding the mana leaf herb, didn't you? Yes, but even if I had told you, your actions would not have changed. I felt a very strong will from you. Of course, it's for our very important friend. Lloyd! By the way, have you lived here for long? Yes, I am the one who passes on the lore of the Elven village to the next generation. Here I weave various stories into the mana leaf cloth. What kinds of stories? Legends of elves descending from the sky and the birth of humans, the rise and fall of the Balcroft dynasty, the arrival of angels, the giant Carlon tree, the Carlon War, and the story of the hero Mythos. Hey, I thought the hero Mythos was taboo in Heimdall. This is not Heimdall. I live here to pass on the legends without being bound by the customs of Heimdall. Just who was the hero Mythos? We hear his name everywhere we go. His name came up in the packs of the summon spirits. The legend of Mythos was involved in curing Kulit's illness, too. Mythos was born in Heimdall. He was an outsider who was cast out of the village when the Carlon War began. He ended the Carlon War with his 3 companions so that he could return to the village. An outsider? Does that mean he was a half-elf? Mythos was a half-elf? That's impossible. Yes, Mythos was a half-elf. Only one of his companions was human, and the others were half-elves. They were treated as outcasts, but overcame that and put an end to the war. Then why is his name taboo in Heimdall? It's because he's a half-elf. No, that's incorrect. It is because the hero Mythos loved by Origin is also a fallen hero. Huh? A fallen hero? What do you mean? The ones who betrayed Origin and used the power of the magic sword given by Origin to split the world in two were none other than Mythos and his companions. Mythos Yggdrasil, his older sister Martel, and their companions Ewan and Kratos. The 4 angels changed the nature of the world, and that is why their names are taboo in Heimdall. Yggdrasil of Crucius is the hero Mythos, and his companions were Martel, Ewan, and Kratos? That's impossible. Kratos is the friend of a hero from 4,000 years ago? Even an elf cannot live that long. Angels can use special combat abilities developed during the Carlon War. One ability uses the body's mana to alter its metabolism and stop the body's internal clock. This allows them to stop aging and become capable of living longer than elves. I think it is not good for one to exceed the lifespan of its species. I'm totally confused. None of this makes any sense. Really, there's at least one thing we know for certain. The power of Origin is involved in the splitting of the world, and the magic sword, that's the key. Exactly. We must be careful not to lose sight of the true problem. Our final goal is to save the 2 worlds. Yeah, we couldn't control the great giant, but if we can return the world to its true form, their true forms, whatever, fuck. At the very least, we could reform this system that vies for mana. Yeah, you're right. It's a waste of time to think when you have no good ideas, says both of them. You guys are mean. Let's go on to our next destination. Thank you very much for telling us the story. May the giant Carlon tree protect you. Now we just need a mana fragment. I wonder if there really are any in Dares Carlon. I'm also curious about Origin's magic sword. That might be a key to saving the world. But it will be dangerous. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? What's that mean? It means if you don't face danger, you won't receive anything important. Oh, I see. Honestly, Lloyd, you make me sad. But Zealous is right. Let's go to Crucius's main base, Dares Carlon. Why does Sheena have to pee?
I don't know.
Ugh. But how are we going to get there? According to the scriptures, the Tower of Salvation is the entrance. Then we should go to the Tower of Salvation. There's one on this side too, right? Well, yeah, there is one, but unfortunately we need my Crucius Crystal. The Crucius Crystal acts as the key to the Tower of Salvation. You know a lot about it. Well, I am the Great Chosen One, after all. I see, you were born with a Crucius Crystal too. Yep, my sister has it right now. She's in the Abbey, located southeast of the Toys Valley Mine. Okay, let's head there. Yeah, freedom.
And they just jump us to the beginning of the dungeon, so that's nice.
Yeah, thank God.
Okay, now we can finally go see his sister.
Yes.
Because we keep poking there to see if we can go there.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what actually, like, triggered that shit. Apparently it was main story crap. Yeah, we get in finally. Sister!
Big bro... I mean, I see that the Chosen is his usual self, wandering around aimlessly.
Yo, Celeste! I need that Crucius Crystal I left with you. Give it back to me.
As you wish. After all, it rightfully belongs to the Chosen.
Yep.
Now, if your business here is done, I humbly request that you leave immediately.
All right, all right. Guess I'm as unpopular as ever. Poor me.
Wait, Big Bro...
What is it, my darling little sister?
Nothing.
Oh, all right then.
Please take care.
He couldn't hear that, you know.
I didn't say anything, so it doesn't matter if my big brother couldn't hear it.
Aha! You called him Big Brother.
No, I didn't. There's no way I'd have a brother like that. Now, please leave.
Well, what do you think? I'm well loved, aren't I?
She's certainly not very friendly.
Don't be too hard on her. She was sickly ever since she was a kid. But despite that, her mother... never mind.
As you left, she said, please take care.
Oh. Well, anyway, we're ready now, right? On to the Tower of Salvation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go bother her again.
I wonder if she says anything different if you're
Zealous? Maybe.
Yeah.
If your business here's done, then be on your way. Fuck you. There we go. Nope, same
Nope.
thing. Okay. Excuse us. I wonder if we can go to the hot spring yet. Oh. Your sister hates you? Where is the hot spring? I don't remember.
Good question. I don't know where the hot spring is.
Somewhere. I think it's up this way. I'm kind of just waiting for that stupid skit to pop back up. That's why I didn't want to go into a new zone. But I thought flying around would help. There it is. Skit? Zealous depressed. Sigh. What's wrong with you? Are you perchance worried about me? Could it be love, amore? Oh, shut up. Duh. It's just weird seeing you act depressed. I was just kinda sorta thinking about all my honeys that I left behind in Meltokyo. What are you doing thinking about that at a time like this? You're just as bad as I thought. Haha. But it's true, I really am bad. Whatever, we'll walk in.
Yeah, we might have missed that skit. Oh well.
Hot spring? Hello everyone, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid maintenance isn't complete. Fuck off. Okay, well. Sometimes they just pop back up later. Nope. Okay, we'll fly. Now we gotta go to the Tower of Salvation. Which is over here somewhere.
Maybe if we go back to the Abbey, it'll appear.
Is that where we were?
Yeah.
We'll try it.
If not, if it doesn't pop up in a few minutes, then I guess we just lost that skit. Oh well.
Yeah. I mean, usually they do pop back up.
Not always, but sometimes they do.
Yep. Future of this kingdom. I wonder what the Pope was up to. Who knows? He probably wanted to rule in place of the king. What a fool. Well, anyway, now that he's out of the way, I can relax a little. And discrimination against half-elves may soften some, too. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Just because the Pope has fallen does not mean people's minds will change that easily. That's why they've got me to help, the great zealous friend of half-elves. Up. This kingdom still has some rough days ahead of it. Oops. do.
That's that person down there.
Yeah, random priest lady. Or sir? I'm not sure. Anyways, please come again for Celeste's sake. Celeste and the Chosen don't look very much alike. I didn't even realize it was you. What? Your sister hates you? There we go. Looks like she hates me as usual. Your sister? You sure she isn't really worried about you? No way, no way. To her, I'm nothing more than an obstacle. So this is denser than I thought. That's rich coming from Lloyd. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we can go to this Tower of Salvation.
Unless more skits pop up,
Yes.
which they might. It should be located near the center of the world.
Yep. I think it's this little gray dot over here. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Oop. Look at how tiny those
Tower.
stairs are.
Yeah, Tower of Salvation.
Yep.
Coming here reminds me of my journey to regenerate the world.
But this time, we're here to cure your illness.
I'm curious to see what the design of Tetheala's Tower of Salvation is like. Now, Zelos, open the door, quickly!
You know, you can get really scary sometimes. Oh, yeah! Check me out! It's my time to shine! Do I look like a chosen or what?
Yeah. Let's get going.
Roger.
That's a very disturbing laugh.
Zelos, is something wrong?
What?
You're even more...
Even more obnoxious than usual? Nah, he's always like this. Just ignore him.
She's pretty sharp.
So dumb.
Yeah.
I love this game. Okay, let's go up. Oh my god. Meh.
It's exactly.
Ghastly.
Oh, yeah, they haven't seen all the bodies before.
Such a sad place.
Wait a minute. Is this really Tetheala?
Yeah. It looks identical to Silveron's Tower of Salvation.
My body... I can't stop shaking. This is the same place.
It can't be.
Lloyd, remember this?
That's... Wait, I broke that.
Flashback.
Ugh.
The two worlds are connected here. Of course, it's the same place.
Kratos. It's you again. Who are you really? Are you really one of Mythos' companions from 4,000 years ago?
Good. Since you figured that out, it saves me the time to explain. We will take the Chosen as the new body for Martel.
You're still trying to do that? Are you so intent on resurrecting Martel that you're willing to distort the entire world in the process?
I have no need to explain.
So in the end, you really are our enemy. I kept thinking, hoping that you might be good, but you're not.
I should think that would be obvious at this point.
Don't hold back this time.
Wait, before we start the fight, we only got about 20 seconds. Ah, shit.
I hope you improved.
We'll just pause it. Okay. Well, I guess when we come back, we'll fight Kratos.
Yes, hopefully, and not get our butts kicked.
We'll get our butts kicked. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.